And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. This is the Malboro. It's a recurring enemy of the series. I think it's been in every single one since the first one, although it's had varying names throughout the series. But this one's called the Malboro. The Malboro is a special enemy. It's particularly nasty because it has the attack Bad Breath. That causes numerous status ailments. I don't know all of them. I think poison is one of them, blindness, confusion. It's a whole bunch of bad stuff, so you're gonna want to kill it before it does that. But in my experience, it's not too bad in Final Fantasy IX. At least compared to other Malboros like the one in Final Fantasy X. That one is awful. It's pretty much luck whether you get to kill it or not. Or at least, it's luck whether you get to kill it without losing half your party. As far as parties go, really, I don't think anyone needs leveling up. I could kill the final boss with this party. I think at the least you should be like 50. But these 40s are pretty good. I guess I'll try to level up some 40s up to 50s. This is pretty much the same shop as back in Braun Ball. So, no Magnet? Okay. If you check the throne back where Zidane woke up, you can find a Holy Mitre. That's a hat. And backtrack all the way the other way. This might be a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. You're trying to get through this little maze without being next to one of those blue lights. Like, oh, you can't walk by them. And it's timed. If you accidentally walk by one of those blue lights, you'll get into a fight, which means you'll pretty much fail, so you're gonna have to try again. This is a bit confusing. I'm only gonna use positions 3 and 4, because as far as I know, those are the only two you need. I could be wrong. I just want to get through this as fast as possible. Oops. You have to head the right way. Is this it? Yeah. And I think this is some Gil. Whoa, yes, Gil. I'm not sure what happened. My party is supposed to be here, and a whole bunch of stuff would happen, but I might have to cut some stuff out. Anyways, I'm sorry if you're disoriented, because I had to edit, possibly. But the only thing you need to know is set the setting to setting 4. I might have been redundant, but setting 4. Ouch. This place can get pretty annoying if you don't know where you're going. You already saw that monster before. It was just the monster that Quina and Steiner fought back in the You're Not Alone sequence. I think all the enemies here are enemies previously seen, mostly from the You're Not Alone part. So I don't think I need to show you any battles, but I'll try to show you if there are. Carbini Mail. I'm sorry, I kinda closed that too fast. And an elixir. Someday I will use an elixir. I have no idea when, but who knows? This part's just gonna be a whole bunch of walking around, so let's talk. I recently saw someone playing the Final Fantasy 13 demo in Japan. I heard it came out... crap. I heard it came out in Japan in a re-release of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, and someone broadcasted it on Justin.tv. So I got to see leaked footage of the demo. And from what I see, this game is going to be pretty cool. The guy just kept replaying it the whole night actually, so I didn't want to see the whole thing. I just saw small snippets, some battles, some bosses. It's actually a surprisingly long demo. Can't wait until it comes out here in the States. But it's probably gonna be a couple months, which is heartbreaking. It's a reality in Japan, but here it's still a far-off dream. The battle system looks pretty cool, although it would make more sense if I crap. The battle system looks pretty great. If I could read Japanese, I'd be able to have more understanding on it, but from what I see, it's like selecting options, maybe a Star Ocean type battle system. But that's all I know really. I think the game's coming out 2009, end of 2009 in Japan, and probably half a year after that it'll come out here in the States. I'm not sure about that, but that's normally how it is. Unless it's a simultaneous release like Metal Gear Solid 4 was. That would be awesome. As far as parties go for this next sequence, it's a sequence of like 4 bosses or something. My strategy generally is, with tough bosses, have Vivi and equip Reflect ×2 and Auto Reflect, so he can deal a whole bunch of damage with his magic. Auto Reflect and Reflect ×2. I don't think I need ability up on anyone anymore. I've pretty much learned all abilities. Well, not all of them, but I don't see myself getting any of the other ones anytime soon. Like healer? I don't know. MP attack for Zidane and Steiner if you want. MP attack is really just a preference. It can get annoying. For Aiko, pretty much try to make her an efficient white mage. Oh, and one of the bosses likes casting Stop on you, so you're gonna want Locomotion just in case. I like MP attack, so I'm gonna use it. I don't like counter, but if you want counter, that can help you down these bosses really easily. I'm not sure what type these bosses are. I think one is a man, and one is a bird, possibly. I'll sacrifice my half MP as much as I love it. And now we're prepared, so I'll show you the next part next time. This has been the Forto Joe, and I hope to see you next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IX.